Now that we have created our first web page and is looking great, now it's time to make other pages of our website. And we know that our website is gonna contain 4 web pages. And as you can see here in navigation bar, and the about, portfolio and contact are the other 3 web pages. If I click on the about, then in the properties you can see here that in the link it is linking to about.html page, and we haven't created that page yet. Same for the portfolio and same for the contact. Now to make another page, there are gonna be 2 methods. The first one is to go to file and then create a new from scratch, and then do all of the stuff which we have done so far for this web page. But the second method is to copy or duplicate this page and then edit this page according to your desire. Of course, this is going to be the simple method and we are going to use this method. So for this, go to the file and then save this page as. Select save as. If I select it, then a window will ask me that where you want to duplicate or copy this page, and make sure that you save this page in your site root folder. If you are not in the root folder, you can select the root folder by just clicking on this button, but I am here in my root folder, you can see here. Now name this page as about.html and then save. Now take a look at the left upper corner of the Dreamweaver window. You can see the index and the about page. Let's go to the design view of the about, which is the same as of the index.html. And in the files, you can see here the index and the about page are present here. Now let's edit the about page according to our desire. First, I'm going to change this visually powerful text to about. Then I'm going to change this text to Collins design. And in the section, you can see here that our about content is starting from here, and delete the other text from this page. So I'm gonna delete this, and our about page is ending at here, and also delete the other text from this page. So this is it for the about page. Save this page and then go to the index.html page, and in the design I'm gonna save this page as portfolio, because index is the page which is containing all of the text. So change its name as portfolio.html and then save it. And here you can see that our portfolio page has been opened, and also in the files you can see the portfolio page. And in the header, I'm going to change this text to portfolio and this text to Collins design. I'm going to cut this text and then paste this text here. And in the section, our portfolio page content is starting from here. So delete the other text from this page, selecting the text and then delete the text. Also, I'm gonna delete the text from here. So I have done. Save this page and then go to the index.html and then save this page as contact. And this is going to be the last page of our website, contact.html. html. Select the save, and here you can see our contact page, and in the files select the refresh, and then you can see the contact page here. So in the header I'm going to change this text to contact, and this text I'm going to change this text to Collins design. And in the section, our contact page content is starting from here, and delete the other text from this page, selecting the text and delete the text. So done for this page. I'm gonna save this. In fact, I'm gonna save all and then preview this page in the browser. So selecting the Firefox, and here you can see our contact page. And if I select the home, then you can see that I am in my indexed or home page. Same for the about. This is our about page and the portfolio. Okay, everything is working great. Now as we have created our other pages, but there is something missing. You can see here that the background of every page is same. We also need to change that. So close the browser, and then in the Dreamweaver select the about.html page. But before that, as we know that our index HTML page is containing the text of all the web pages, and also delete the other text from this page. So I'm gonna delete the text, and then save this page. Now go to the about, and we are going to change the background of other 3 pages. And for this, go to the CSS designer, and then in the CSS designer click on the style, and make sure that style sheet is not selected. Select the style tag, and then in the selectors create a new selector, and the new selector which we are going to create, that is body. Hit the enter, and as you can see that a new selector has been created in the style tag, not in the style sheet. Let's take a look in the code view and analyze the changes. So selecting the code, and then here you can see that in the style tag a body selector has been created, and you can also see that a mobile CSS file linking to our page, which we created in the lecture when we were working on the mobile version of website. So the body selector has been created here, and then go to the design, and then in the styles select the body, and then in the properties click on the background, and then in the background here you can type the URL of the background image. But take a look at the right side of the bar. Here you can see an icon, and you can browse for the image which you want to select. So clicking on this, then you will be able to see this window. We are in our site root folder, and we know that our image is present in the images. So open the images and select the background about image for our about web page. So selecting that, click on OK, and now here you can see that the background of about page has been changed. Now let's take a look in the code view, and then here you can see that in the body selector our background has been selected as bgabout.jpg, and we know that this selector is internal in the style tag. And what does it mean? It means that use all the properties which are in the style sheet CSS file except the body background, and the background of this page will be replaced. Understand? So now it's time for the portfolio. Selecting the portfolio, and in the CSS designer, select the style, make sure style tag is selected, and then in the selectors click on the plus and create a new body selector, and this body selector will be internal in the portfolio web page. Hit the enter, and then in the background select the URL of the background. In fact, selecting the file which is in the images, and this is the image which we are going to use for our portfolio web page. Selecting the image, click on OK, and here it is. Same for the contact page, and then in the CSS designer select the style, create a new body selector. Hit the enter, and then in the background select its image bgcontact.jpg, selecting that, and you can see here the background of our web page has been changed, and you can also see the URL of this background image, and this is in the images and then background contact.jpg. And in the code view you can see the internal body selector and its background is selected as bgcontact. This whole code is for the contact. If I select the portfolio page, then its code is this, and its background image is bgportfolio.jpg. So I have made the changes. Now save this page, in fact saving everything, and then preview this page in Firefox. So here is our 4 pages website. The portfolio page is selected. If I click on the home, then you can see the home page, and if I click on the about, here is our about page which is looking great, and our contact page is here. And if you don't have access to these backgrounds or assets folder, you can select your own images to follow along with me. And we can also check the other properties of the page which were in the style sheet CSS and also the mobile version of this web page. So changing the browser window, we can analyze it. So as I am changing the browser window, then you can see that the background of this web page is also changing. Now let's take a look at the mobile version of this web page. If the browser width becomes less than 768 pixel, the mobile CSS properties will be executed, and here it is. Looking great, everything is great. So this is it for this lecture, and we have learned that how to create multiple pages. Now let's move on to the next video.